exec defends an employee accused of being overly aggressive during a service call. This after the recorded conversation, of course, went viral. Here's a part of it.
I'm trying to get information, okay? I'm trying to help our company be better. That's my job.
I can guarantee you right now you are doing an incredibly good job at helping your company be worse.
So in a leaked memo, the Comcast exec says, quote, the agent on this call did a lot of what we trained him and paid him and thousands of other retention agents to do. He tried to save a customer, and that's important. But the act of saving a customer must always be handled with the utmost respect. Well, joining me now, Gene Marks, small business expert and owner of the Marks Group. I mean, I'm not surprised.
This guy's a man on a mission, am I right?
Right. I mean, so if you're the executive in charge of this, you kind of like this guy, right?
Well, actually, the guy was following training that Comcast said to do. I mean, his job is to retain customers, and that's what he was doing. But he really went about it in an overzealous way, and that's where there really is a line. I mean, how far do you go, Gretchen, to keep those customers in line before you just let them go? And honestly, in 2014, I think what Comcast is finding out, like a lot of other companies, customer service goes beyond just pleading to stay with our company. You have to give them reason and value to do that. And this guy should have let this customer go.
All right. So I want to take a look at somebody who had good customer service. Because remember a couple of weeks ago, there was this pilot. And there was a plane that got diverted. And take a look at the screen, because what did the pilot do from Frontier? He ordered up Domino's Pizza. So we would all agree, at least you and I together on the set, that was good customer service.
Yeah, it's great. And of course, this guy, I mean, the plane was delayed, so he orders pizza for everybody. That's not the only story of good customer service. I mean, can I tell you a couple other ones? Right? Sainsbury's, they're a chain of supermarkets in the UK, right? A 3.5-year-old girl wrote to their customer service, 3.5. She was very adamant about that she was 3.5, that they had a bread product called Tiger Bread, and she said that it looked more like giraffe bread. And I wish we had a photo to show of it, but it does kind of look like giraffe bread. Anyway, the customer service agent, he got the letter, responded back to them. They changed the name of the bread from Tiger to giraffe bread. The customer service agent also wanted to be adamant of saying he was 27 and a third years old. They promoted it through Facebook. They got a lot of attention, and it went viral. What other story?
Wait, real quickly. I want to hear the story. But I want to show folks what the good companies are that they're used to seeing and the not so good. So here's the list of good ones according to a recent survey. Top companies by customer service rating. So you got Amazon.com, Chick-fil-A, US AA Bank. All right, now what about the not so good ones? Here we go, Gene. Comcast, 22%. Highmark, 26%. Time Warner Cable, 20. What is it about the cable companies?
You feel like you're kind of like under duress by them, right? It's funny about you bring up Comcast. My wife is a very nice person. It puts her in a bad mood immediately when you mention Comcast. And I don't think there's anything wrong with Comcast. I'm from Philadelphia. I mean, they're a Philadelphia company. They seem like they're okay to me, but people just get very violent when you bring them up, and they trip up on customer service. Also, they're being compared to other companies that do such a great job. Morton's Steakhouse, great story, right? Peter Shankman is a guy, he's an author. He also speaks about customer service. The guy's on a flight. He didn't have dinner, so he tweeted out to Morton's, he's a big customer, he loves Morton's, saying, I could really use a steak, ha, 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 ha. They saw that tweet on Twitter, and when he arrived at his destination, a guy was waiting for him off the plane with a 24-ounce porterhouse and colossal shrimp.
Now that is customer service.
Pretty crazy.
Especially with the added shrimp.
And by the way, very smart, because this guy tweeted it right out. They got a lot of PR about it. That's their culture.
It's all about customer service.
Right,
all right.
That's their culture.
Gene, thank you so much.
Thanks, Gretchen.